Hey Special Olympic Illinois athletes, my name is Brenden Cannon. I am the Special Olympic Illinois Region D Director. Here with me is Dylan. Dylan, say hey.
Hi.
So Dylan's going to help me out with some fitness tips and some video for you for all of our powerlifters. We're going to go through some exercises and things you can do at home with easily accessible type items, stuff to do with your own body weight. And also, this can work for anyone training, so you guys can keep strong and fit throughout all of this. Dylan is sporting her lovely Duck Derby t-shirt, so make sure you get out there and purchase some new updated Duck Derby shirts as well. All right, so first off, in any powerlifting competition, as we all know, is the squat. Now, Dylan and I are going to demonstrate for you without a bar, because again, we're at home, don't have access to all of our regular weight equipment, how to do a proper squat. So, Dylan, come right next to me here. What we're going to do is we're going to have our feet just about shoulder width apart, and then we're going to go squat down. So just like you're trying to sit in a chair. Ready, Dylan?
Yeah.
All right. And we go down and up. Down, up, down, up. Now, we're going to turn to the side for you so you can see, without a bar, how you can get this done. All right, turn this way, right about here. Okay, same stance, move your feet out. All right, so Dylan's going to show you a little from behind. I'm going to go from the side here. And again, what you see is, you're going to go down, and you want to make sure you're below parallel, so you're getting all the way down there. And up. What you're going to do with those are about 3 sets of 10 reps. You can do more than that as well, and you can do different variations. You can have your feet very close together, go all the way down, up, and you can start doing different variations as well with throwing in some jumps. So you can come all the way down, and then jump up, down, jump up.
It's just like jumping.
That's right, Dill. So, a couple other things to go over that you can do easily, again, at home with some different items, or again, just with your own body weight. Luckily for Dylan and I, we have, let me go show that one off. We do have a kettlebell. This is about 10 pounds. You can find them pretty much in any of your local gym stores, Walmart, Meijer, anything of that nature. And we also have some 10-pound dumbbells. Now, if you have access to these, or you can also use, great thing to use are empty milk jugs, water jugs, and you can fill them up with liquid up to the weight that you're comfortable with. Now, Dylan and I are going to show you a couple different ways you can squat and do some lunges with and without the weights. So, first, I'm going to show, with the free weights, a couple different ways you can do some squatting. Again, you're going to get set up, hold your weights to the side, come all the way down, and then back up. Another variation to that, hold the weights up in front of you, almost just above your shoulders. Keep your elbows tucked in. Make sure they're nice and secure. Go down, all the way back up.
Yeah.
Now, Dylan is going to be able to show you, with a kettlebell, how you can do some squats with this as well. So hold your 2 hands over, spread your feet apart. And now Dylan's going to hold this right here. Just going to go down, have it touch the ground, come right back up.
Okay,
Now,
guys.
let me have that real quick. Same thing. Now this is a little too heavy for Dylan to hold it up here, so I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
Same with those free weights. You can hold this all the way up here, right above your chest, come down, and up. Now,
Yes.
with squatting, make sure you're practicing that your heels are not coming up off the ground. You're not rolling up on your toes. Make sure to keep those key things in mind, so that way when we get back to competition, you'll be ready to go. Now, another great exercise tip here that Dylan's going to show off is, this is what we call one of our resistance bands. Again, you can purchase these online, find them just about anywhere. You can also use bungee cords. Just make sure they're very, very well secured when you're utilizing them. But what you're going to do, go ahead and step in there, Dylan, step on there. So you're going to step on the actual band. You can put this right over your head. All right, put your arms down. And this is going to go right behind her.
Yeah.
Go ahead and squat down again. squat, and up. All right, I'm gonna put it back over you. Got it? Perfect. So,
Yeah.
when you're utilizing a resistance band, again, you can go further out, further in.
Yes.
You can hold from here. You can hold from down here. Basically, what you're doing is creating some resistance and some weight tension to go up and down. That's correct. All right, now Dylan and I are going to show you some lunges. Now, we're going to show them. You're going to put your right foot in front of you. Make sure your heel is real firm and in there, okay? Now, what you're going to do is have your left leg go as far back as you can. Stay balanced. And what you're going to do is lean forward. You don't want your knee to touch the ground. And then come off of that heel and pop right back up.
Yeah. And we did some workouts today.
That's right. We already did some workouts earlier. All right. Now next, you can see from the side here, my heel is planted. Go ahead from the side there, bud. And again, you're going to go forward. This knee flexed. This one here. And again, if you need some help and you want to have your knee touch down, that's completely fine. If you just want to work up to not having to do that, you're going to come right back up off that heel.
Yes. And we have a mat here, too.
That's a good point as well. If you have, again, access to a yoga mat or something along the lines, even a sleeping bag, a couple blankets.
Or you can do gymnastics.
We could do that as well, but we're talking about powerlifting today.
Yeah.
Those will help for gymnastics as well. So, with our mat here, again, that's going to be nice and padded for you so you can work out on that. But again, a blanket, a sleeping bag could work as well. Now, another variation of the lunge. Dill, come with me here. You're going to have our feet together. Turn. All right. And then you're going to take a step forward as far as you can. And again, plant that heel. Come down just again like a lunge. But then come back and bring your foot all the way back. All right, Dill, give it a try again. Ready? Take a step forward and back. All right. And you want to stay balanced the whole time. So you're going to come down, up. That's it. So, those are some helpful, easy tips from Dylan and I, how to do squats. All right, we are moving along to bench press.
Yes.
We have some things we're going to go over with your own body weight, and then some use with some household items, or, again, weights that you might have available. Now, first thing we want to talk about with our bench press is, we all know we use a full bar and we're laying across a bench. Obviously, that's not going to be an option with gyms and training facilities closed. If you have access to those, feel free to utilize that bench and that bar. But in the meantime, if you don't, here are some things you can do at home to keep your bench press strong. Now, first thing we really want to talk about is our form. Along with that, we're going to show you how to do that with some push-ups and some presses from the floor. Now, push-ups, Dylan is a pretty good pro at, so we're going to show you how to do a full setup and do a proper push-up, and then I'll show you a couple different variations of that push-up. Now,
and he's going to help me.
That's right. All right, now you're going to get onto the floor, right over here. All right, get in that push-up position. And go down with your arms and up, down, up. Perfect. All right, come back up. All right, some things to note on. When you're doing the push-up, you're going to want to have, here, Dill, stand up for a sec.
Yeah.
You're going to want your arms, again, just about shoulder width apart. You can go a little further out, go a little further in, whatever you're comfortable with. You're going to come over here. You're going to go on your tippy toes. Go as far down as you possibly can. And then come up. Dill, make your way over here. Okay. We're going to get into these free weights here in a second. You stay right here. All right. So, when you're doing bench press, again, just like push-ups, you're going to want to keep your elbows tucked in while you're pushing. A couple different things to note, too. If you're not quite ready to go off your tippy toes, you can be on your knees. So go ahead and put your knees there. Go all the way down and come up. A couple other things you can go for. Put your hands further in front of you. That's going to work a a little different parts of your chest.
Yeah.
Put them a little further in.
Whoa.
Put them all the way in. You're going to come down. Work on your triceps a bit as well. All those different variations are very easy to do. Now, something else you can do if you have an animal at home that maybe is worthwhile and worth training for, or if you have a little kid with you, here's an option you can do as well. Dylan, I'm going to have you climb right on my back.
Like this?
Yep, right on top, okay?
Yeah.
So it's going to add a little weight, and I'm going to push up and down. Up, down. All right, good. So again, fun way to get everyone involved, and adds a little weight to your push-up. Now, Dylan and I were actually working on these earlier today.
Yes.
With these dumbbells. So, Dylan, I'm going to have you lay down right there. Turn around. Okay, so if you have access, again, like I said, to some free weights or some milk jugs, some cartons, anything like that, you can utilize these. Now, if you're going to do that, make sure you have someone to help spot you, just like we do at our competitions. Now, I'm going to help Dill put these in her hands. All right, stay flat. Put your legs straight. Straight. All right, now she's going to go down and then push up. Down, up. One more, up. All right. You're good. Okay, stand over here, bud. I'm going to show them a couple more things.
Yeah.
All right, so when you're on the ground doing what these are called floor presses, an easy way to do this, put these weights right up here on your legs if you're by yourself. Again, you want to have someone at least spotting you, but this can help get it started. You have a couple different ways you can do this. What you can do is come all the way down, have your feet on the ground with your knees up. You're going to want to bring your arms all the way down until they hit the ground, and then push up. Down, up. A couple other things to add a little more stability to it. Work on your abs a bit. You can have your feet up, push up, down, up, and down. You can also do some one-arm variations. Again, you'd be down on the ground, and then just pushing with one arm. All the way up, all the way down.
Yeah.
A couple other items to incorporate as well. You can do flies. So you could do like this. And you're bringing them all the way in, just a touch, just lightly. And you want to make sure you're feeling the inside of middle of your chest contracting as you come in. Now, all of those are great exercises to keep your bench going.
Yeah.
The last to do, Dill, come back over here, and we're going to show them how to do some dips. So you can do this on a couch. You can do this on a bed, at the edge of anything, or from the ground. All right, you ready, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to sit on right on our bottoms. Sit down. You're going to put your hands behind you with your fingers facing forward. You're going to lift your bottom up, and then you're going to dip down just with the back of your arms, your triceps. Just enough that your bottom hits the ground, and then push back up. So to give you a little more look at it, so my hands are right here. Down, up, down, up. For the bench press, the triceps work very, very hard. So the harder and stronger your triceps are, the better off your bench is going to be. Up next is the last lift, our deadlift.
Next is the deadlift.
That's right, Dill. So we are on to our last lift, the deadlift. Now, as most of you would know as powerlifters, deadlift, you have a bar right in front of you. You have your traditional stance, which is what Dylan and I are doing right now, where you have your feet just about shoulder width apart, maybe a little narrow, and you would go down to grab a bar and pull it up, lock it out, and then put the bar back down. Also, some of you utilize what we call our sumo stance, where your feet are out, toes are pointed out a bit, and same thing, you're coming from down and pulling up. Now, a couple different things you can utilize and do just with your own body weight. Right here, Dill and I are going to show you. Again, you're going to set up just like you're doing a regular deadlift, and you're going to act like you're picking something up off the ground. So, you're going to go down, hold it, come all the way up, lock, and down. All right, now Dylan, you remember, you gotta, when you get down here, we're gonna keep our chest up. So go down, head up, chest up, come all the way down. Nope, right here like this, look at me. And then head up, chest up, and then come all the way up. So you can do that practicing there with no weight. Same thing with the sumo. Down, up. All right, so with a couple household items or weights, if you have them, again, with a carton of something like a water jug, you can utilize this and do the same. So, all right, Dylan, I'm going to have you show them here in a second. Put this right in front of you, just like it's the bar. Do your regular deadlift setup, grab a hold of it,
Yeah.
and pull up. So Dylan's going to show you that maneuver very quickly. All right. Now make sure, Dylan, remember, keep your hands opposite end, turn them around, and pull from there. No. Hands over. There you go. And pull. All right. Now, again, you can also do this with your sumo stance. I'm gonna put that right here. Make sure your arms are getting locked right into your legs there. Pull and up. Now, with free weights, same process. Put those guys right in front of you. Grab them. Come up. If you're going sumo, come down, up. So again, you're doing exactly the same lift as a deadlift, just with or without some resistance or weights. Now, again, if you have a resistance band or some bungee cords, you can do the same as you're almost doing with squatting, but you're going to start from all the way down here. So you're going to hold on to both of these at the end, so you got some resistance, and come up, lock it out, and come back down. Up, and back down. Another variation, if you can get outdoors or have access to somewhere where it's nice and sturdy, you can take this, wrap it around a piece of wood outside, a pole, anything of that nature. And what you're actually going to do is hop inside here. You're going to have this come up right to about your waist. You're going to go out as far as you can, let that resistance happen, and then go all the way down with your legs as straight as they can, get a nice stretch in your back, and as you're coming up, push out. Come down and push out. Dylan's going to give it a try as well. And walk out. Walk out, walk out. All right, as you can see, there's tension, so she's got it secured. All right, so go to try to touch your toes. And come up. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We hope this helps keep your fitness goals up in line. We hope to be seeing everyone, and especially our Special Olympic Illinois athletes, back out in competition as soon as possible. This hopefully will help for our next powerlifting competition. But again, any sports you guys and gals are doing, this should help keep you in shape, keep your strength up. Make sure you keep doing the hard work and stay positive. And we hope to see you soon.
Stay strong.
Ready? Thanks, guys.